Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, all U.S. Constitution protects all lives matter. And good afternoon to our great president, Donald J. Trump, and our great J.D. Vance, our vice president. We the people, for the people, by the people will prevail. A little update on the rally that is set to take place October 4th. It's still pending. We haven't had any resolution yet as far as the permits issuance by the city or by the New York City Fire Department. I haven't had any word back. We're trying to get the New York City Fire Department to issue the permits because of the individual food that we need to have there and beverages. If there's any type of food or any type of gas around, there needs to be a permit issued by the fire department so we can have food there for the individuals. This rally, again, ladies and gentlemen, is in support of the United States Constitution and the United States of America. This rally is being held in Columbus Park because, number one, to show support for the person who circumnavigated the world and took that chance and charted that. So again, remember one thing. It's we the people, for the people, by the people, not the status quo. Barack Hussein Obama and the rest of his merry men, Black Lives Matter Incorporated, and his henchman, Patrisse Cullors, as you know, is a noted lesbian. Rosa Opal, a noted lesbian. Mr. Newsom, a noted homosexual. All support each other. They all support genocide of the white race. They all support genocide of Christians because they have attacked Christian churches and places of worship. They have attacked Italian Americans. They have attacked Asian women. Elderly Asian woman in Chinatown, which the Italian Americans share with the Chinese. Exactly where Columbus Park is located, which is located in between New York Supreme Court, the federal court building, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Federal Bureau of Prisons, dungeons, and the inner city Auschwitz of America, and also the St. Peter's Church. Ladies and gentlemen, the significance of that, it shows that if these individuals come out and violate or try to violate anyone that is carrying an American flag, that's an attack on Americans, but it's an attack on the U.S. Constitution, which is considered to be a hate crime because you're a member of society that supports the United States Constitution. And any attack on such person is considered an act of treason and sedition. Any attempt to defame or undermine the United States Constitution by use of violence is an act of treason. Anything that scars a flag or defaces a flag is an act of sedition, punishable by 10 years in prison, which has been on the law books for 100 years, not just recently. I don't know where these communists that have infected Washington, D.C., and the people who have raided the computer systems and these judges, which I am glad I picked Columbus Park, which is right behind the Southern District of New York, where some of these very judges who tried to rewrite the Constitution of the United States of America and take away your vested constitutional rights with their rulings that conflict with the U.S. Supreme Court rulings will be noted and will be heard throughout the world. It would be like the first shot that was heard around the world in 1776, when our forefathers revealed and signed the Declaration of Independence. We will then and now never stand for the atrocities committed against Christianity. We now will not stand for the trampling on your vested constitutional rights. And we now will not stand for any people who want to come in this country and inflict their laws and enforce their laws or attempt to enforce their laws on American citizens. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an act of treason. Again, try to attempt to inflict and apply another country's laws or one's religious law on another person is a violation of your vested U.S. constitutional rights and is punishable not only financially but also by death if injury occurs. Just like my injuries occurred in July of 2018 by members of Black Lives Matter movement. I entertain them again because all around Mulberry and Word Street is all cameraed. And we will see who the aggressors are. And those people will be brought down. And if they think that they're above the law, you're not above the law anymore, because we're not standing for it. You're going to be flown out of this country on a broom if they have to. Your woman, your children, you who violate the U.S. Constitution and dislike America and belong to groups that undermine the American way and the Constitution and impede the daily goings of the United States Constitution, causing economic harm. You'll be sent back to your country for violating the laws of the United States of America. You come to America, you want to be Americans, that's fine. But if you come to America in the hopes of trampling on the U.S. Constitution and the vested rights of every American citizen, you got another thing coming. Because we have a gallows for you. And that's under UN treaty laws, Articles 2 through 9, which we will, and I will, and which I am, attempting to bring down the Obama agenda and prove that my right to promulgate my Roman Catholic Church was taken away from me by Barack Hussein Obama, Eric Holder, the BOP director, who illegally altered my United States Navy sentence in 2008 when I was arrested and brought to USP Allenwood. And later on, I went under surgical procedure for an otoscope, and there was another procedure conducted without my consent, where the roving bug was placed, which is like what they call a chip that goes into a dog. And I am no dog, but I know where the surgical procedure was. And like I said before, and I say now, I'm willing to undergo surgical evaluation by United Nations treaty surgeons and prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Barack Hussein Obama, Eric Holder, and the medical staff at USP Allenwood, the modern-day Auschwitz, using Muncie Regional Medical Center as their laboratory to let people get removed from society, from having children. That calls for hanging because it's genocide. Look it up. There's nothing illegal about it. Death by hanging is under UN treaty laws, Articles 2 through 9. And Eric Holder, Loretta Lynch, Valerie Caproni, who Barack Hussein Obama made a judge after I had subpoenaed her, she is the biggest genocider of the Italian-American people that I've ever seen in my life. Look up Agent Del Vecchio and Agent Grancio, two rogue federal agents that worked under Valerie Caproni's direction. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, let's come together October 4th legally. That's why I put the permits in. And let's bring down the tyranny and the amoeba dysentery that Obama and Biden administrations infected our U.S. courts and the U.S. Department of Justice, which Kash Patel is doing a great job at rooting out those rogue agents. But he needs your help too. It needs the help of everybody, both citizens and individuals of the street, to bring down these rogue agents who are allowing the FBI SAI rats to set you up, who know willfully that they have the roving bug on them. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, October 4th is a great day. October 4th is a great week because it's the week of Christopher Columbus Parade. Thank you very much. And remember one thing. We the people, for the people, by the people. And we will not be a force that is going to be sitting down, taking it easy any longer. We are going to voice our opinion. We are going to voice through voting. And we are going to voice and show documentary proof that the lawsuits were covered up in the Southern District of New York against Barack Hussein Obama and Black Lives Matter and their known and unknown financiers by Judge Laura Swain, another Obama appointee. Thank you very much.